Let's rip the band-aid off. Zack Snyder's Justice League was a win. A wild, unexpected, never thought we'd see it win. The kind of fan-driven, against-all-odds victory that makes the internet feel like a place where passionate voices can actually move mountains. Or at least make Warner Brothers cough up, allegedly, $70 million. It was the perfect storm of pandemic timing, a global streaming race, and a director with a rabid, mobilized fan base. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A chunk of the fandom still can't seem to swallow. The Snyder Cut was a moment, not a movement. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. Because moments are powerful. They define eras, shape conversations, and prove points. But movements? Movements require structure, longevity, and most importantly, a clear destination. The Snyder Cut had none of that. It was a loud, brass, chest-thumping flex of fandom muscle with no real endgame beyond release the thing. And once the thing was released, that momentum vaporized faster than Warner Brothers' PR team scrambling to spin the aftermath. Let's not pretend otherwise. The Restore the SnyderVerse campaign became a parody of itself before the credits on Zack Snyder's Justice League even finished rolling. What started as a grassroots fan push turned into a scattershot social media war zone. Half genuine support, half toxic trolling, and a whole lot of sock puppet accounts screaming into the void. Did the Snyder Cut happen because of fan pressure? Partly, but also because HBO Max needed a shiny exclusive in a streaming war where every platform was scrambling for attention. It was less vindication and more content grab. Snyder's vision got to hit screens and fans got to victory lap. For a minute. But then came reality. Warner Brothers moved on. Zack Snyder moved on. The DCEU, already a frayed mess of abandoned plots and actor exits, limped toward an inevitable reboot. And the fandom? Well, instead of recognizing the Snyder Cut as the cherry on top of the wild ride, they doubled down, turning Restore the SnyderVerse into a crusade that screamed, "We didn't learn a damn thing." They started chasing the dragon of that first win. Only this time, there wasn't a finish line waiting. There was no secret Snyder roadmap hiding in the vault, no unannounced sequels quietly filming. The studio flat out said, "We're done." Yet, the cries only got louder and more bitter. Movements are supposed to inspire, build, grow. This became a meme, an online punchline. But you know what? That first moment still matters. Because it reminded studios that fans aren't just passive consumers. It showed that voices, when united, and when timed with a streaming exec desperate for subscribers, can break through corporate walls. It gave Snyder the chance to finish something he cared about and gave fans closure. That should have been enough. The Snyder Cut isn't diminished by the fact that it didn't launch a franchise. If anything, it's better for it. It stands as a rare, self-contained victory. A story that didn't drag on past its prime like a bloated franchise or a milk-to-death IP. Trying to turn it into a movement cheapens what made it special in the first place. Fandom culture loves to chase the next win, the next big save, the next impossible demand magically granted. But not every lightning strike means a storm is coming. Sometimes it's just a flash. And that's okay. We live in an age of endless hashtags, save our show campaigns, and fandom petitions. The Snyder Cut proved those things can work, but also proved they can't be the default expectation. It was a once-in-a-generation event born from unique circumstances. Trying to replicate it feels less like passion and more like entitlement. And let's be real for a second. A lot of the post-Snyder Cut movement wasn't about loving Snyder's work. No. It was about owning the conversation, about dunking on critics, attacking rival fandoms, and turning every box office headline into a Snyder-centric debate. That's not a movement, that's a tantrum. Zack Snyder deserved his moment. He got it. Fans got it. It's in the history books now, and it'll always be there as a testament to what happens when creators and fans rally for the right reasons. But chasing it like it's some holy grail, that just turns a beautiful impossible win into a sad, angry footnote. So here's the truth, straight up. The Snyder Cut was a moment. It made history. It proved a point. and it didn't need to be more than that, because honestly, that's what made it awesome.